was that the ruler that ruled in that area whose surname was Sultan. So on that basis, my hometown name is Sultana.
So how many years back, the Sultan was ruling your
So
town?
it was approximately 100 years.
Just about 100 years.
Yes, sir. Last
So,
ruler that.
any any other information that you know about
Yes, sir. And
Sultan?
sir, the name of that ruler was Hussein Sultan. So that because of that the surname, the town was named as the Sultana, and it was quite famous for the iron works, for its iron works.
It is famous for iron works.
Iron works. Sir.
Like what?
So like the things that we can make from the iron, like cages for the animals, and some iron works that we use in our household, that also famous in Sultana.
Like buildings, doors,
Yes, sir.
windows, and things
Yes,
like
sir.
that. Okay, all right. Okay. Right, Shipra. So we start with your interview.
Yes, sir.
During the course of the interview, we will first talk about your education, and along with education, you also go through number of activities, like taking part in number of extracurricular activities, games, sports. You make friends, you interact with your teachers, right? Okay. So we will talk about all these aspects along with your academic performance, right? Okay. So Shipra, I would like you to tell me the percentage of marks you scored in various examinations starting from class 10th onwards. Tell me subjects you opted for after your class 10th and thereafter for your higher education. What all subjects you opted for, and tell me the reasons why you opted for those subjects, right? Then please tell me about your alternative career options. You are sitting in front of me to be recommended for this SSB, but for some reasons, let's say you are not recommended or you are not able to join Army, Navy, Air Force. In that case, what do you think are your alternative career options, right? Then let me know about your participation in games, sports, and extracurricular activities, right? Thereafter, talk about your friends. Who all are your close friends? You can tell me their names and let me know how do you like to spend your time when you are in your group of friends, right? And thereafter, you can also let me know about your teachers. Who are the teachers whom you remember, whom you respected, with whom you still maintain contacts? And you may have also come across certain teachers whom you didn't like. So who are they? And let me know the reasons for your dislike of those teachers, right? Okay. Now you can start.
Sir, about my educational qualification, I have completed my class 10 from Narendra Academy, Sultana, with 89.02 percentile. And in class 11th, I opted science subjects and with Hindi and English as my optional subjects. In class 12th, I scored 90%. And about my graduation, I have done my graduation from Srimati Indramani Mandila Shiksha Niket from Shekhawati University. In that PCM is my main subjects. In that I scored 84.02 aggregate percentage. And about my sports and extracurricular activities, in sports I play Kho and badminton the most. And about my extracurricular activities, I have taken part in drama, dance competitions, poster making competition, speech competition, and also there was a course was provided in my college days, that was TCS YP program. I have completed that course also. And apart from this, about my friends, as I have a friendly nature, I maintain the friendly relation with most of person, but there are 3 to 5 friends that are closely related. Their name is, two of them named as Sakshi, and one name was Divya, and one name is Deepak. And as my friends, they meet me at my different stages of my life. As Sakshi is my childhood friend, we have completed our class 7th, till our class 7th we are together. and after class 8 we are just she moved to a different school, and other another name Sakshi, she meet me in class 11th, and we spend class 11th and 12th we do together. And Divya, she is junior to me, and she also was a defense aspirant and preparing for the ND exam. And about Deepak, he meet me in my college days, and he is my college mate, and also we are together in NCC, and both are at the rank of under officers. And about the days that I spend time with my friends, as my childhood friend Sakshi, we go for a morning walk together, and in the evening we play together like some games like hide and seeks, and running and catching, that particular games we play. And after that, another name Sakshi, she belongs from a different place. So after school hours, we are not that in contact. We are contact in phone calls only. And in school, we play badminton and kho together. And Divya, she was a junior to me. So
Sakshi is the person you go for walks, morning walk and all. So she's staying
near
in your neighborhood?
Yes, sir, neighborhood. That's why I play with him and all.
Okay. All right.
And all that Sakshi and other Sakshi named Divya, and Sakshi and Divya, they are belong from the different village. So after school hours, we can't meet, and we are touching.
So there are two Sakshis?
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's what's creating confusion in my mind.
Sir, one was from my one is my childhood friend, and one I meet in my school days in class 11.
Right. Okay.
And with my friend Deepak, we are both in NCC, so we prepared for the drill in our vacant time, and we, along with our other friends, we gather at the canteens and discuss about the teachers and college mates over there. And after, when we are free, we visit some places like in Pilani, that BITS campus we visit. Like there was a temple in Pilani that was named as Padi Temple. We go there when the weather condition was nice. So that's in some conditions we go for movies, and some birthday celebration was also there. So I spent time with them. And about my teachers, I remember all of them are good and cooperative. There was no dislike about my teachers. They are all supportive and cooperative. But I remember my teachers, my maths teacher, Mr. Jesser, and my chemistry teacher, Mr. Rajesh sir, the most, because their way of teaching was unique and different. As the way of teaching, they give they give us some daily life examples that we can relate to our studies, and we remember in our difficult times, we are able to remember that things. That's why I was in contact with these, remember these teachers the most.
All right. That's it.
Yes.
Anything left?
I don't
None
remember.
of them. Okay. You haven't told me about your alternative career option.
Yes.
Right. Okay. So if not, if you are not recommended here for NCC, I'm sure you will try for other entries also, like CDS and FCAT and all. But let's say if the services door are found closed for you, in that case, what would you like to do in life? Okay. And also tell me, having done your graduation in 2023, what have you been doing for last 1 year? Okay.
Sir, as I prepared very hard, I put my all efforts for cracking the exam, and also for the interview process. So as there was a little chance that I was not recommended, but as there any chance that I am not recommended, then I prepare again. And about my alternative career option, then if defense forces was not there, then I was prepared for the SSC examinations. And about the about my dropout of 1 year in my education, was that there was some health issues at that time. I was suffering from the disease that named as PCOD. So at that time I have to visit doctors regularly. So it causes some health implications on me. So at that time I decided that I do not justify to my studies, so I take a break at that time. And it was suggested by my doctors also that you don't have to take any mental stress at that time. So I take a drop at that time.
What is this health issue? I haven't heard this health issue anytime earlier. What did you say?
So PCOD.
Okay, PCOD. What is the full form of PCOD?
Sir, it was polycystic ovary syndrome, diseases and syndrome both. So that we can say PCOS and PCOD both.
What are the symptoms?
Sir, it was a condition in which in which ovary releases some immature eggs. That eggs was converted into cyst. It was like that.
So you had some problems? Or
Yes, sir,
how
at
did
that
you get
time.
to know that this is the problem with some sonography and all?
Yes, sir.
Okay, right. All right, okay. So that's beside the point, and now you are okay.
Yes, sir. Now I'm
You
fine.
went through the treatment, and the problem has been cured.
Yes, sir. I changed my lifestyle. That's why I'm.
Lifestyle. So that required you to change your lifestyle.
Yes, sir. It was suggested by the doctors.
So what was the lifestyle earlier, and then what changes you brought about in your lifestyle?
Sir, there was some healthy diet that I have to taken. In that earlier I have taken some junk food also that creates some problems in that situation, and also some I am not doing regularly exercises and all. That also exaggerate that situation. So after changing my lifestyle, I take homemade food mostly, and in some situation only I take junk food. Otherwise, I take homemade food only, and I change my lifestyle by adopting yoga. I've done approximately 30 to 35 minute daily yoga practices that helps me to overcome from that situations and problem.
All right, good. Right, now coming back to your academics, Shipa, you have done fairly well in your academics. You have nearly 90% marks. In your graduation, you have 84% marks. So that's quite good and impressive. Tell me now, you are a science student, scored well, 90% in your class 12. Thereafter, you had the option to apply for engineering. You didn't appear for JEE and all? Or
No,
you
sir.
appeared?
No, sir.
Why?
Sir, it was not my interest, and so I do not go for that examination. From after 12th onwards, my main aim was for the defense, so I prepared for that only.
No, I appreciate, your choice of service as defense. But having done your BTech, you could have again, you would have been, you could have gone for SSB straight, like you are sitting in front of me through NCC entry.
Yes, sir.
Or you don't have to appear for any exam. And BTech is a professional qualification that would have opened up some new avenues for employment for you. So don't you think that would have been a better choice?
Sir, it was a better.
It doesn't stop you or it doesn't bar you from opting for defense. So, and then it was your choice or parents also said, all right, okay, BTech करने का जरूरत नहीं है, जो मर्जी आए करो. What did your parents advise you at that moment?
Sir,
And your teachers also?
Sir, my parents never bother me about it from doing for anything that I don't want. They always say that if you have interest in anything you do, they never bother me. So it was my choice that I have to pursue BSc because of my interest.
And you didn't take advice from your favorite teachers, maths and chemistry? कि सर मुझे अभी क्या करना है?
Sir, at that time I do not take.
You didn't?
Yes.
And when you look back, do you think it was the right choice?
Sir, yes, I do well in that. So it was my interest and I performed well. So it was the right choice.
Okay. I'm sure you would have performed well in BTech also.
Yes, sir, that also.
All right, okay. Chalo. So you didn't opt for that. Now tell me, why did you change your school from Narendra Academy Sultana to Rajasthan Public School? What was the reason behind change of school?
Sir, the reason behind for changing my school as that I was belonging from a small village. That Narendra school was till class 10th, so I have to change my school.
All right, okay. The school was only up to class 10.
Yes, sir.
Then of course you were required to change. and then you joined Rajasthan Public School at Chirawa, you said.
Yes.
All right, okay. And so that is that. Right. So that is about your academics and BSc. So tell me now, having joined college, IMSN, Srimati IMSN. What is the full form of this college?
Sir, it's
Srimati
Indramani Mandilia Shiksha Niket.
Indramani Mandaria Shiksha
Niket.
Niketan.
Niket. Sir, it was
Niket,
Niket.
not Niketan. All right, okay. So, remember, what are the most memorable things of your college time? You did 3 years in this college, and what are the most memorable? What are the very happy memories of these 3 years you spent in this college?
The most memorable thing that in my whole 3 year journey that we are going we are three cousins that are going to that college, and we are go together, so it was quite nice. The whole journey was quite awesome, and in college days also we spent time in ground activities like and some parties, and also that was organized in college like farewell and some farewell parties and freshers parties was there, so it was memorable things. And some annual function days was also organized in that college, so we performed in that, and also that we enjoyed the whole journey by this. And apart from this, in college days I do my NCC also, that make a cherry on the cake in my journey, so it was the whole journey was quite awesome and memorable.
All right. And something that you would like to forget of your college days.
Sir,
That means not very pleasant memories. So if I ask you certain incidents of, which you would like to forget, which are those incidents?
Sir, some incidents was like that. That Pilani was a little far from my village. That
How many kilometers?
Sir, it was approximately 30 kilometers from my village. So we travel that distance by the private buses,
Yeah.
and also some programs we miss out the because of that distance. Some evening programs was there also organized for the in the college. So the problem of that distance, so we have to
So you could not join them, or
Yes,
you could
sir.
not attend those programs.
programs.
All right. So that is what you are missing.
Yes, sir, it was missing. And about my friends also, that some college friends was also there. So after that college days, we can't meet. We just connect a connection in phone calls only.
All right. Games and sports, Kho and badminton you played. So did you take part in some Kho competition?
Yes, sir, I take part in some inter schools and inter college competitions. Also.
Inter college also.
Yes, sir.
So I don't know. Kho is not so popular in the army. So what is the number of players in Kho team?
Sir, 9 players was there there was 2
9 are
team,
playing members.
yes, playing members. In that that was defender and runner team was there. So in defender team, 8 was sitting and 1 was runner in that conditions. Sir, but that I enjoyed that game very much. It was very enthusiastic and energetic, and also the teamwork was also there in that game.
You didn't play other games?
Sir, I do not take out more time because of my educational.
Okay.
So
I know.
when I get time in just sports days and any other events that was organized in school and college, I take part. So in that condition, I play only badminton and kho the
Okay.
most.
And you told me that after your medical issue or health issue, you changed your lifestyle and now you have taken up yoga. So are you regular with yoga now?
Yes, sir. Now I'm doing yoga at
Half an
that.
hour to 35 minutes. क्या करते हो योगा में? Tell me, what do you do in yoga?
Sir, there are some exercises was there that I perform.
So these yoga exercises are called asanas.
Yes, sir.
So can you tell me which all asanas do you actually perform?
Sir, there was some asanas that like some butterflies exercise was there, and some a child pose and some that Sarvangashan was there. I performed that and some that pranayam and also Tadashan. So I performed. I remember these asanas then.
So Sarvangasana. What are the advantages, benefits of Sarvangasana?
Sir, this asana has many benefits that it helps in our full body coordinations. That it helps to circulate the blood from the in all body parts. That from our feet to that increase our blood circulation in our brain also. That keeps our pituitary gland also enriched with blood. So it keep our hormone in balance, and also our intelligence was also, hypothalamus was also there in the brain, so it was quite advantageous
So,
asanas
it
for
gives you
circulation.
good supply of blood to your brain
And all the body parts also, sir.
and body parts also. All right. Okay. So, how many minutes you remain in this Sarvangasana position?
Sir, approximately 1 to 2 minutes.
1 to 2 minutes.
Yes, sir.
That's not enough.
Yeah.
You try and increase to about 5 minutes. All right. Okay. Tadasana. Tadasana उसमें कुछ नहीं है, पेड़ के जैसे खड़े हो, तो उसका क्या बेनिफिट है?
Sir, it helps to increase our height also, sir, in that condition.
Height?
Yes, sir.
I haven't heard कि उससे हाइट बढ़ेगा.
Sir, it stretch our full body muscles. That helps to increase our that helps to increase our heights, and some stretch our muscles. So that some muscles are not working properly, it helps to work them in coordinations. That it,
Okay, fine. Right. And when we talk about extracurricular activities, you mentioned to me you have taken part in dance, speech, drama, etc. So, when did you deliver a speech? When was that?
Sir, I delivered this speech. I remember in class 10th. That was in 2018, and in the speech competition also.
In your academy?
Yes, sir. In my school
So what did
days.
you speak about?
Sir, in that I speak about global warming. In that also I speak about yoga, because
So how is yoga linked with global warming?
they said that was different on different events, because in our school Delhi on Saturday activities, activities were performed after our intervals. So I have taken part on that. It was regularly held at some gaps. After that, there was some rangoli making competition and speech quiz, and all that competition was organized. So I taken part in that. So I remember some topics that I delivered speech on that. Not at a particular single interval that I was saying that topic was there. I remember that I delivered the speech in a whole journey that I remember.
Okay. So you spoke about global warming, climate change, that was your topic. So only once you have taken part in a speech competition or some more times also?
Yes, sir. I delivered this speech. I remember that yoga, global warming, and at
So
once I speak.
you spoke separately about yoga?
Yes, sir. Ozone layer depletion was also, I speak about that also. Sir,
Ozone layer depletion. So you think ozone layer depletion still taking place?
Sir, that we are doing pollutions regularly, so not that much, but it that till this time also we are causing the ozone layer depletion.
So what is it that caused ozone layer depletion? What is the reason behind ozone layer depleting?
So there was some gases that that was emit when due to the pollutions that named as that CO2, and also some chlorofluorocarbon was also there. So these gases are trapped in the environment, and that causes our ozone layer depletions.
And what happens if ozone layer depletes? तो क्या होगा?
So there was some harmful UV radiations come from the sun. So the ozone layer that was present in the stratosphere of our Earth's atmosphere, so it prevents us from some that harmful UV radiations. And because of that UV radiations, some people are suffering from about skin cancers and some health diseases. So it protects us from that situation.
Okay, all right, okay, fine. So that was that, and you mentioned about having taken part in dramatics.
Yes, sir.
When was the last? During your college fest or in your school? Or
Sir, in my
you
school
have
also,
been
at the annual function of our school, I participated.
your annual function and didn't take part in the college?
Sir, in college, because of distance issue and the annual
Because of
function
your
was,
communication problem. So last you took part in the dramatics in your school. When was it? Which class was that?
sir, I was in class 9th and 10th only.
Okay,
That was,
good. Right. So and dance again in school only.
no, sir, I was performing dance in my college days, in our NCC training camp also, I performed dance. So, dance was I doing regularly from my school days.
But you mentioned to me about college having taken part in, you know, what do you call that? Either you are welcomed or, when you join freshers party and things like that.
Yes, sir.
You had joined your college freshers party?
Sir, yes, college freshers parties are organized in daytime, so we
Okay, that was
managed
a
to.
daytime activity.
Yes, sir.
All right, okay. Fine. Right. You named your friends. Divya who's sitting here. Same Divya or some other
No,
Divya?
sir, that Divya is for my
That Divya is
college.
different.
Yes,
And there are two Sakshis, and you said Deepak was your NCC friend.
yes, sir.
Both of you are under officers. All right. So tell me, how do your friends remember you? Now that you are only, touch on mobile or sometime, occasionally you may be meeting. But otherwise, if I meet your friends and ask to tell me what is it for which you remember Shipra? So what is it your friends remember you for?
So my friends remember me that about my personality that I have, that I speak less, so that
You
in my,
speak less.
yes, sir, the shyness present in me, it hinders me that to communicate with the strangers. But in my close friend circle, I speak very much. So they remember me in that condition, and also that they said that I have a good sense of humor. So they enjoy my company also. So as they were remembering me in that.
So you can relate me one humorous incident. Now you said your friends will remember you for your humorous nature. Tell me one such incident which your friends remember. Huh?
Sir, it was, I remember that it was on the 1st April that there was that day was celebrated that named as April Fool. So we planned that on that day we call our friend Deepak, and we tell us that your second year result was come, and you scored less in that exam, and he really believed in that condition and was just aggravated and very nervous, and just that he scored less. And in after this he called his friend or other friends that what I do now and all that, and also teachers also. But after consulting with the teacher said that the result was not come yet.
So
So
he realized
he realized
that
that
is
I
the
was
first
not.
April.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. All right, fine. And few things your friends didn't like about you.
Sir, as I earlier mentioned that the shyness present in me, they said me that you are able to speak and you are confident, so you try to speak to the strangers also. They help me also that they casually call me, and in that they do a conference call to their friends, and they introduce me to their friends, so that I communicate to them, and I am able to speak to the strangers also. So they are helping me in that situation also.
So my question was different. Thing they didn't like about you. That's okay. They advise you that okay, देखो सबसे बात करना है. हाँ हमारे friends में they may not be very well known to you, but you should speak with them. So they on a conference call they make you talk or you know get into conversation with them? Thing they didn't like about you.
Sir, the things that they did not like about me, that in some situations I say no. That like when they were organizing a party, birthday party celebrations or and all. In sometimes I say no, that because about my that I have to study. In that case, I say no. So that in that situation, they say that you have to enjoy also, and they get disappointed by me at that.
Sometimes you didn't join them.
Yes.
All right, okay, that's all right, fine. All right, and you tell me that with your friends you still play games like hide and seek and एक दूसरे के पीछे भागना and all that thing. So, do you still play these hide and
No,
seek?
sir. I was speaking to my childhood friend Sakshi that I play at that time in the evening. It was about till class seventh we played together.
Class 6, 7, okay, right, okay. Right, and tell me something about that TCS YEP Youth Employment
Employment
Program.
program.
What was that?
Sir, it was a 30-day course that was organized in our college days, during our college days, and in that that Tata company, some mentors will come. And they study that they teaches us some maths and some communication skills and some technological skills, and also some they teaches us some etiquettes that was necessary to work in a corporate sector. And other than that, they provide some teamworks also that enhance our cooperations, and some in some situation they were.
So, how many of you underwent this program?
Sir, in my college approximately 50 to 70% joined that program.
And at the end of the program, how many of them were offered? You can join TCS.
Sir, it was only 30.
30.
30, 25, 30.
30 is a large number.
Yes, sir.
And when TCS was giving you an offer to join them, what is it that you would have been employed as? What would have been your employment with TCS?
Sir, they were providing the employment in their company, and
I know it would be in their company only, but क्या काम देते वो? What appointment, what job they would have offered to you?
sir, in that I didn't take much interest. Some of my friends go there, but I didn't go and do not take, as my interest was not there in that, so I not investigate.
All right. Now, you are an NCC cadet. You did your 3 years in NCC. You done your C certificate with A grade. Tell me few things, some memorable incidents of your NCC and some unpleasant experience of NCC.
Sir, about the memorable days that that I remember during my NCC days, that like we perform tasks together. That the teamwork that come in our NCC was the most memorable. That we perform tasks together, like we practice drill daily on daily basis, and some after that our NO sir uh, take listen our command also by single, and some campaigns was also we take part, like clean Bharat. Also we go some places also, famous places, and do cleanness and some blood
Cleaning and all is not a very enjoyable activity.
sir, but when
Nobody
you
enjoys cleaning a street or cleaning a public place.
sir, when we do a task with the friends, in that condition, that work was also become a memorable.
That
So
becomes a fun.
yes, sir.
Okay, right. And something unpleasant memory of your NCC?
Some about some unpleasant experience that I faced in NCC days was that the punishment that our seniors give when we do not perform well in our drill and in command. So our NO sir and our senior and under officers, they said that you all have to do 3 rounds to the grounds, and some ragda activities was also there. So it was quite unpleasant. In some situations, we had to work in summer that create a
Okay.
unpleasant situation.
And you were under officer and you didn't try to take part in RDC and all?
Sir, as I have done my graduation from a small college, and in that year only NCC come in our college. So our NO sir and we are freshers and just uh, are not just aware about the all that things that were there, and in our unit also some big colleges were also there, like BKBIT, BTTIT, and all these college was also there. And in that unit, about approximately 2 to 3 seats were come for the camps, so they get chance, and we are, as we are not aware of that, so we didn't take part in that.
And you had your ANOs. What is the full form of ANO?
Sir, its full form was Associate NCC Officer.
Associate NCC officer. And what is the motto of NCC?
Sir, the motto of NCC is unity and discipline.
Unity and discipline. Okay. All right. Okay. Right, Shipra. Let's move on to your family now. We'll talk about your parents, then your brothers and sisters. Right. Okay. So, tell me about education and occupation of your family members. You can let me know about your grandparents also if they are there. Tell me, how do you spend your time at home? What kind of activities you are engaged with? Describe me those activities. Okay. Tell me, in your family, whom are you close to? When you have a problem, who is the person you will go to for help or advice? Right? You mentioned that you give tuitions to children and earn 2000 rupees. It's not a very big amount. But then, what do you do with these 2000 rupees? And do you still ask for some pocket money from your parents? If yes, tell me how much pocket money do you get and how do you spend it? Okay? Let's start.
Sir, about my family, my grandfather was not alive, and in my family there was 5 members. And about my father, he is a businessman, and he has done his class 12 in commerce stream. And about my mother, he do his class 8, her class 8, and at present she is a homemaker. And I have one younger brother and one elder sister. And about my elder sister, she is also an homemaker, and had done his BA. And about my younger brother, he has recently completed his class 12 in commerce stream. Sir, it was all about my family education qualification, and that in my family I close to my parents both. That in some situations it was depend on the situation that I have to go through. That some situations I have to go and talk to my father. In some situation I have to go and talk to my mother. But some situations are also there that I couldn't say to my parents, so I take advice to my elder sister, as she was approximately 5 to 7 years elder than me. So she has a great experience of life. So she advised me that in whenever I face problems in my college days and school days, so at that situation she advises me and help me to come out from that problem. And about my time spent with my family, sir, as my father is a businessman, so he is out most of the day, and my mostly time is spent with my mother and brother. With my mother, we both spend time at cooking and doing some household works. And after in that in that situations, my mother talk about relatives and what was happening in our surrounding. She tells me about that. And with my younger brother, I spend time like we talk about our schools and teachers, because we both are in same schools, and I know about all I that I already know about the teachers was that teaching him. And in our vacant time, we play cricket also. We both play, and we play badminton also in the evening. And we play. We see on TV. We see some IPL matches that was going on. So it was that about my father. When my father come at the evening, we sit together, we take dinner together, and in that sometimes we play ludo together. And
Play what?
ludo.
Ludo.
Yes, sir. And also, my father was also keen about TV. So we all together watch IPL together. And sometimes he tell me about their past background, that how they study, and what problems that they face in their childhood days and all that.
Okay. So,
Yeah. And sir, about the tuitions that I give. That I recently started my tuition, so there was two children who coming Delhi to take tuitions from me. And
so what do you teach them, and which class are they?
sir, they were in class third and fourth. That one
Okay.
is in class third, and one is class fourth. And about I earn 2,000 on Delhi month. And about my spending of that amount, sir, in our family, we four have phone. So most of our expenses was about phone recharge. It was approximately thousands per month that was spent in our phones recharge. And there was some TV recharge was also there. It was approximately 200 to 300 as
TV.
TV recharge was.
All right. Okay.
And
So
some.
that TV recharge and your mobile expenditure, your parents should pay for it. Why are you paying
Sir,
for
if
it?
I earn, if I earn, so I can pay. Sir, it was helpful to my parents also. So in that, and I in that approximately 500 to 600 left after that. So I save it also, because some special occasions come, that marriage anniversary of my parents, some birthday celebration was also there. So I
All right. Okay. Right. So 1,000 rupees per month on mobile is excessive. Even I don't spend 1,000 rupees per month on mobile. So how is your mobile charge so high?
Sir, it was not only me. We in my family we have four mobiles, that my both of my parents, and my younger brother was also there. And
So you are paying for everyone.
yes, sir, I paying for
You
everyone.
get their mobile charged every month, or you are
No,
having
sir.
some plan monthly, half
3 month
yearly,
package was
3 months
there.
package.
Yes, sir. So in single month there was some one person's recharge come, that was approximately 600 to 700. And that was shift in next month. So I adjusted to approximately 1,000 on the phone recharge. On,
All right. Okay. That's it. So you mentioned that you help your mother in cooking,
yes, sir.
and cooking is one of your hobbies also. So tell me what all you can cook.
Sir, my brother, younger brother, is keen about some spicy food, so I cook food for him. And also some. Uh, my mother teaches me some cooking recipe of some vegetables, and some special dishes. So I cooked with him in my
Name these
vacant time.
special dishes.
Sir, there was some like dal bati churma, and some that idli and sambar and dosa, all that recipe my mother said.
All right. Okay. Right. So Shipa, academically you have done well. Your parents will be happy with your academic performance. Younger brother has taken commerce. You told me he's not doing very well in studies.
Sir, he was not interested that much in studies, so he was interested in
But he arrived after two sisters. दो लड़कियों के बाद में एक लड़का आया तो he is pampered. and therefore he doesn't study?
No, sir.
Hmm.
My father was strict about their education, so he never said that you are the boy, that you don't have to study that much.
Because he is the youngest
Sir,
child in the family, and a boy, male, in Indian society they have, a lot of want to have a male child, and therefore now he is getting some extra affection.
no, sir. In my condition, that totally different. That my father scolded him very much. That apart from
But
my
mother may be, more affectionate to her than to you.
sir,
I'm
no,
sure.
no, sir,
Father may be more affectionate with you, but then no.
no, sir. It was quietly
So how
different.
was he doing in his class 12? Results have just come.
Yes, sir.
How did he perform?
Sir, he scored only 75%.
75%. In commerce, 75% is not a very good percentage. So you didn't scold him sometime? क्या कर रहा है? पढ़ाई तो करता नहीं है. ध्यान, हाँ? क्या करेगा आगे?
No, sir. Sometimes I scold him and tell him that education qualification was also necessary. But when I realized that after doing my education, I realized that marks doesn't matter. It was about your intelligence that matter the most. Like in competitive exams, was that in that competitive exams, educational qualification doesn't matter that much. If you do hard work after the 12th, you can score good marks and get a job, nice job. So I tell him that it doesn't matter if
So you told him that अभी तो 12वीं तक आराम करो, 12वीं के बाद में हार्ड वर्क कर लेना. ऐसा होता है क्या?
no sir.
If you start working hard right from the beginning, you will continue working hard even for your senior classes, for your higher education. But ये तो थोड़ी ना है कि 12वीं तक तो आराम करो, उसके बाद में फिर पढ़ाई कर लेना. So you are failing in your duties if you are not guiding him or telling him the right things.
No, sir. He was interested in sports activities most. So I tell him that if you are not just at no, that much good in education, so don't worry. You have to study also. But if you are interested in sports activities, like he like to play cricket the most, so most of his time he spend in that activity.
Has he taken part in some competitions?
Sir, till that at village level there was competition was held. He participated in that.
All right. Tell me, sometimes, which I would like you to remember, when your parents were a little angry or upset or annoyed with you. Father, mother.
So, as there was no big issues that my parents scold me, there was some little issues that when I was preparing for the board exams and also for my FCAT exam, I didn't take proper sleep. So in that condition, my parents scold me that you have to focus on your health also. Health also mattered to perform well in your studies also. And about my mother, they sometimes they scold me that I have a habit of eating ice, so they scold me that it was also not good for your health.
Eat ice. You have given it up now or you still eat ice?
No, sir. At that it was not at that much than earlier, but I give out some. But
Do you still take ice sometime?
sir,
When you go back from your
one-
classes?
one
दोपहर में
to-
अभी तो बहुत गर्मी है.
1 or 2 cubes. Sir,
1 or 2 cubes. Okay.
I
So you're not been able to get rid of it. If you should have got rid of it, then I would have asked you how did you get rid of it, because my grandson also eats ice cubes, and I keep telling him mat khao, nahi. He does it. All right, okay. So that's not a very great habit, eating ice cubes and all. Sometime it may hit your throat. You may have some problems. And all right, okay. Now, hobbies, you mentioned about reading storybooks, dance. You already mentioned to me you're taking part in various dance activities in your school, not in your college, but in NCC.
yes, sir.
So you can tell me what kind of dance performance you put up in your NCC camps, which are books that you have read, name these books, and then you are fond of listening to music. So, what is it that you like to listen to? Who is your favorite singer? Right? You can let me know about that. And how do you make use of your mobile? Right? You told me that you have been charging your mobile every 3 months. So, what is it that you like to see or use your mobile for? Okay, start.
Yes, sir. Sir, about the dance that I taken part in that, sir, I have taken part in solo and group dance both, and in that some special days that like Independence and Republic Day occasions in school
Hmm?
days I perform
Say again.
Republic Day and Independence Day come. So in that occasions, I perform my dance performance, and also on annual functions days that was organized in our school and college days, I have taken part in that, and in our NCC camp, I take part in group dance also. And about my reading, sir, in reading books, I like story novels the most, and I have not that I have taken that much time, but I started 5 to 6 months reading books. That because of my educational qualification, I do not get much time to read the books, but whenever I get time, I read. Some books that I read was that the God of Small Things, the To Kill the Mockingbirds.
God of small things.
Yes, sir. And the other
And what is the other book you said?
To Kill the Mockingbirds. And there was other book that named as Selection Days, and one name was uh, White Tiger.
White Tiger.
Yes, sir.
Who's the author of White Tiger?
So its author name was Arvind Adiga.
What is this book about?
So the book of White Tiger was based on it was about a journey that a person named as Balram, uh, that he was a rickshaw driver, and he make a journey to from a rickshaw driver to a businessman. In that book, he explored that how their was journey and the problem that he
Okay,
faced.
right. And this book is famous for?
So it was about that the sufferings and the achievements.
No, I know. What you told me is fine. But this book is also, famous for something. This book received some award or something. You know about that?
No, sir.
Arvind Adiga got.
No, sir, I don't.
You heard about Booker Prize?
Yes, sir. It was a literary
कहाँ पे
award.
होता है बुकर प्राइज?
Yes, sir.
कहाँ पे होता है बुकर प्राइज? इंडिया में होता है कि बाहर होता है?
Sir, it was awarded from foreign countries, I think.
You don't have much idea.
No.
But it would have been there on the book itself that Arvind Adiga he got a Booker Prize for this book White Tiger. And who wrote the book Killing a Mockingbird? Who is the author?
Sir, its author name was Harper Lee. Harper.
Who?
Harper Lee.
Do you remember it clearly?
Yes, sir.
Alright, okay. And what is this book about?
Sir, to kill the mockingbird. Sir, it was based on the racial discrimination that in which the scout was the main character. She is a female, and she tells about the journey that they in their village. There was a person, and some the villagers have a different view about him. That they were saying that he has some racial discrimination that was faced by that person, that whose name was Boo, and they were scared. The children was scared by the villagers that they do not have to visit that house and all. There were some powers to that persons and all that.
Okay, alright, okay, fine. So you can tell me about other things. You told me about your dance, you told me about the books that you have read, other things that you are required to tell me.
Sir, in music, I listen the bhajan the most because
You listen bhajans.
yes, sir.
What bhajans that you like to listen
Sir.
to?
The bhajans I like to listen the most that was based on like there was a temple near Jaipur that names as Khatu Shyamji.
There's a temple,
Yes,
Khatu
sir.
Sham.
Sir, I listened the bhajan of Khatu Shyamji the most, and the singer that I listened the most, that was that sir, I couldn't
Slipped
remember
out of your
that.
mind?
Yes, sir, it totally slipped from my mind.
Okay, don't worry. It's okay. It happens sometime. You didn't like bhajans from Jagjit Singh?
No, sir.
Not much.
I
He didn't
couldn't.
sing about Khatu Shyamji bhajans. He otherwise.
Yes, sir.
All right. Okay. Right. Fine. So about your mobile.
Yes, sir. About my mobile, sir, I watch newses on my mobile, and on social media, I was not that active.
News का plural is only news. It's not
News.
newses. Right? Okay.
Okay.
So it's news. News का plural. Wheat का plural क्या है? Wheats तो नहीं होता है. News is also.
News.
All right. Okay. So you like to read news on your mobile, right? Or
Sir, I was not just active at my social media handle. I use WhatsApp only, and apart from this, I use my phone to talk to my family, friends also. And whenever I get time, I watch videos on YouTube, and that's why that I.
so what kind of videos that you like to? What kind of YouTube videos that you like to watch? News related or some other videos also
So it was combined that.
combined. So apart from news, what are the other videos?
Sir, whenever I get time, I watch some movies also on YouTube, and some shows. Whenever I get vacant time, I show the Kapil Sharma show and Tarak Mehta Ka Ulta Chashma on my
What Sharma? What's his name? Kapil Sharma.
Kapil Sharma. I watch that videos, and apart from
So one
that,
of the characters of Ulta Chashma, he was missing and then he has been found. What's his name?
sir, at present Daya was not there.
Oh,
Daya,
Jaya was missing. Jaya or Daya?
Daya.
Daya. I know that who talks
That
with
lady.
her mouth open most of the time. No, I was talking about some other person. He was in the news. एक सराजी आता है ना, there's a what's his name?
Sir, she was playing the role. Roshan Singh Sodhi at Mrs.
Mr. Sodhi.
Yes, sir.
Sodhi was missing.
Yes, sir. Sir, she was in news that she claimed that about some charges of molestations in their set by the.
I don't know. Anyway, chalo, forget it. All right, okay. So this is how you spend your time. These are your hobbies. Right. Let's talk about your current affairs. You said you like to see news on your mobile. So can you tell me what news you have been following?
Sir, at present that Russia-Ukraine war, Israel-Hamas war was also going there, and there was some helicopter crash in Iran. In that, the president of Iran, that named as Ibrahim Raisi, was killed, and so the most recent events that was taken is that, and about that Sabar port that India taken from Iran.
Yeah. Right, okay. Hamas war. There's something yesterday, there's a big news about Israel and Hamas. You heard about that?
Sir, whenever I listened that there was a plan of Israel President Benjamin Netanyahu that they were planning for a attack on Rafah place, and there was a civilians also there in that place. Palestinian civilians was also there. So I was following that.
All right, okay. Right. Chabar port. So, what is the significance of Chabar port for India?
Sir, the significance of that port is that it helps to connect India with Central Asian countries. As there was a route from Pakistan also, but the relation of Pakistan and India was not just that good. So we have to take help. We have to take help from the Iran. From Chabar port, we can trade with the Central Asian countries and also with Russia.
What about Afghanistan?
Yes, sir, from
That is also,
yes, sir.
we can trade with Afghans.
Afghanistan also.
Alright, okay. Right. And if I ask Shipra to tell me what are the areas that Shipra needs to improve?
The areas that I have to improve that about that in my sports that I do not pay more attention in my sports areas. So I have to work on that, and also I have to work on my communication skills so that I can communicate with the strangers and with full confidence. And there was some shyness that was present on me. I have to work on this also.
What is that?
Shyness, speaking less, taciturn person that was there.
Your communication is okay. You have been speaking with me for last 45 minutes, 50 minutes now. I find your communication is okay. And your friends don't feel you are shy.
Sir, they are not feeling, but with strangers, I also feel that I am not able to just be that much talk to that stranger. So I have to work on this.
Alright. Any other thing?
Sir, apart from this, I
That's it?
yes.
Alright, okay, Shipra. We had interesting talk with you for the last now 15 minutes or so. I asked you so many questions about you, your family, about your friends. Do you have any questions for me?
No, sir.
No? Alright, okay then.